Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about a phone that's making waves in the mid-range market, the Google Pixel 9a. It just launched, and for under $500, it's already shaping up to be one of the best value phones of the year. At first glance, the Pixel 9 might look simple, but when you take a closer look, it packs in a lot of premium features. You're getting Google's latest Tensor G4 chip, new AI tools, camera improvements, and a more polished design, all for just $499. That's the same price as last year's Pixel Ego, but with much more to offer. So while other phone makers are chasing flashy specs and curved screens, Google is doing something different. They're focusing on long-term software updates, smart features, and real-world performance. The Pixel 9a is not about showing off. It's about getting more for less and actually enjoying the phone for years. Now let's see how it stacks up against the competition. The iPhone 16e starts at $599, and while it offers that smooth iOS experience, it lacks some basics like a high refresh rate display and modern AI tools. On the Android side, Samsung is getting ready to launch the Galaxy A56 5G, which will probably land around $499 as well. That one might bring a solid screen and decent performance, but it's not expected to match Google's software smarts or AI features. So where does the Pixel 9 stand? Honestly, it feels like Google is trying to bring flagship-level features to more people without pushing the price past the $500 mark. Compared to last year's Pixel 8a, there are a few key upgrades. You're still getting 8GB of RAM and support for Gemini Nano, but now you've got the Tensor G4 processor. You also get access to some of the newest Pixel software tools like AdBee, Best Take, and Pixel Studio. One small downside, the new Pixel Screenshots app isn't available on the 9a, at least not yet. The camera setup is interesting. The main lens now has 48 megapixels, which is technically lower than the 64 megapixels on the 8a. But it adds macro focus, which means you can take super close-up shots that look crisp and detailed, something the older model couldn't do. The design has also changed. The phone now has a flat back with a smooth matte finish. It feels minimal but solid. And yes, the famous Pixel camera bar is gone. Some people might miss it, but the new design means the phone doesn't rock when it's on a table, which is actually really useful. The display is another area where Google improved things. The 9 now has a 6.3-inch actual PLLED screen with a 120Hz refresh rate and a peak brightness of 2700 nits, the brightest ever on a Pixel series. It's bigger and bolder than the Pixel 8's screen and matches what you find on the higher-end Pixel 9 models. Durability also got a boost. The phone is now IP68 rated, which means better protection from water and dust. The battery is another big upgrade. You're getting a 5100 mAh battery, the largest ever in a Pixel phone. That means better screen time, even on long days. And yes, it still supports wireless charging and Google's version of fast wired charging, although it's not the fastest out there. Lastly, the AI experience is where the Pixel 9 really stands out. With Gemini Live, you can use your camera and share your screen while interacting with the assistant, just like on the more expensive Pixel 9 models. And the best part? You don't need a Gemini Advanced subscription to use it. So, is the Pixel 9 worth it? If you already own a Pixel 9 or 9 Pro, this might feel like a step sideways. But for anyone else looking for a reliable, powerful, and affordable phone that will stay updated for the next 7 years, the Pixel 9a is a strong choice. It's not trying to be flashy, it's just trying to be smart. And in today's world, that really matters. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.